Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to another edition of the Average Guy's Guide to Life podcast. We're going to call this episode 1.5. Episode 1.5. Why? I fucked up. I fucked up. I'm not perfect. And when I release episode 2, the official episode 2, you'll see what I mean when I say I fucked up. And this once in a lifetime thing, this once in a lifetime opportunity for you to get bonus material, bonus content is due to one of my fuck ups. Hopefully I don't fuck up that much in the future. But now, sit back and enjoy. Sit back and enjoy some quality fucking content. My name is Era the Difference. I am amateur novelist, amateur comedian, full-time musician, full-time pain in your you know what. Do you know what? Pain in your cunt. That's what. The only reason this fuck up exists is because I wanted to do a 2-time-a-week podcast, but I figured with so much content and so much for us to talk about, why not make this a 3-time-a-week podcast? And I know that there's so many other podcasts out there. Everybody has a fucking podcast. Your neighbor has a podcast. Your mailman has a podcast. Your fucking cat has a podcast. There's so many good comedians out there with podcasts. Joe Rogan comes to mind. Bill Burr comes to mind. That fat guy from Howard Stern. Fuck is his name? I love that guy too, but his name is escaping me right now. He has a fucked up nose. His nose is really fucked up right now, but he's an hilarious guy. Went through some shit. What the fuck is that guy's name? Damn. It's escaping me. He used to be on Mad TV too. Damn, he's a very funny guy. But you get the point. Everybody has a goddamn podcast. I am just blessed and I am privileged. I am privileged to have you here listening to mine. So thank you very much for tuning in to another episode of the Average Guys Podcast. And today something is really fucking bothering me. Something is getting under my skin today. And it probably shouldn't. And I'm probably too on edge. You know, I'm probably too high-tempered to deal with everyday people. Because a lot of shit seems to bother me. Maybe I'm alone on this. But just the natural behavior of some people. Their natural behavior bothers me. Maybe it's me that has the problem. Maybe not. Fuck them. They have the problem. They're the ones with the fucking problem. And today I'm going to vent my problems to you. Because I have no one else to vent them to. I have no friends. That's not entirely true. That's only a quarter true. Now, what bothers me is today, for starters, is the stank-ass attitude that some of you female gender human beings carry with you. Stank-ass attitude. And I'm not saying this because I was, unceremoniously rejected by someone. No, I mean, that's happened. But today, this is not what I'm speaking on. I'm speaking on just the aura that some of you fucking creatures carry. And what do I mean by that? The aura. The aura of some stank female human beings. Vile creatures. But I'm talking about the air of arrogance, like the utter arrogance and privilege that you fucking look like. Like, I was on my way to work today. Yeah, I actually have a fucking full-time job. On top of doing this, on top of doing everything else. This is the average guy's guide to life, but I'm an extraordinarily average guy. Take that however the fuck you want. I don't know what that means, but I do a lot of shit. I'm still down to earth, red-blooded American male, black-skinned, red-blooded American male. But so I'm on my way to work today, and I see this person because I take public transit, and I see this person, and they have on high heels, and they have on, they're dressed nice, hair done good. It looks like they're just coming back off of the holiday vacation and they wanted to doll up to go back to either school or work. Kudos to you. Do your fucking thing. Kill it. Kill it, bitch. Fucking kill it. But my problem is not the attire and not the gender. It's the look on the face. Like, how dare you even look at me kind of look. It's like you dress, first of all, you dress like you want the attention of the opposite gender. Or maybe that's not your thing. You dress like you want the attention of someone who you're trying to attract. Or maybe you dress like that for yourself. Either way, it's going to be eye-catching. Sorry for that noise in the background, by the way. That's my loud-ass fucking heat. Fucking furnace needs to be fixed. But anyway, it's kind of like a conflict of interest. You dress a certain way because you like the way it looks, and you know it's going to project a certain image. That's not the problem I have, because I dress nice, and I know that if I keep myself up clean, whoop whoop, looking good, I know I'm gonna attract some attention somewhere. That's fine. My problem is when you know that you're doing it, and then you know people are gonna look at you, you turn your nose up to those people and you give them the stank look, the fucking air of arrogance look. And I would, like, me personally, I glanced at this person. I wasn't staring like some other guys do. Like, I wasn't trying to get a peek at the cheeks. I was just going about my day, and I glanced at this person. But the aura that they were projecting is what stuck with me, right? And this is where the confusion comes in. This is why I don't understand. I just don't understand sometimes. And maybe you guys can help me understand this. What I don't understand is why every woman, especially the attractive women, I'm gonna say 6 and up. If you're 6 and above, you know that you have your pick of the litter for the thirsty guys, or men, most men in general. You have your pick of the litter, right? A lot of women have their pick of the litter. My issue is, why do you feel, having that information, knowing that, why do you feel like you are God's gift to man? Why do you feel like you own something that every man wants? Every man is going to want your vagina. You got that arrogance about you. If you're walking around and you got that stare, you fellas, you know what I'm talking about. That fucking stare. That fucking 700-yard stare. Where it's like, I know you're looking at me, but fuck you. I can have whoever I want. Fuck you. Ugh, don't you look at me. Ugh, don't you look at me. You disgust me. That look. Everybody just wants my vajayjay. First of all, that's not true. That's not true. I, for one, I may be alone here. There may be some guys out there with me. But I, for one, couldn't give 2 fucks about what you look like if your attitude projects stank to me. You can be the finest, prettiest, most elegant, well put together woman on earth. But if I look at your face and I see the windows into your soul, your eyes, I look at it, just glance, don't even have to stare, and I see that Stankaura. Just made a new word. Stankaura. I see that. Shout out to Outcast, Stankonia. Uh, no man is gonna want that. They don't care, not unless they're just extremely thirsty. It just bothers me so very much that, and we have to try hard anyway. Us guys. We have to do most of the heavy lifting to try and get you fuckers to like us and not think of us as the smelly, unattractive creatures that we really are. We trick you into thinking that we're cute when really we just kind of funny and charming. But, we trick you into fucking kissing us and shit. But the stank attitude gotta go, ladies. Be humble. Be humble. Even if you're looking good and you know you're looking good, be humble. Even if you know every man is going to be vying and fighting for a chance to get in those jeans, under that skirt, in between those thighs, in the sweet spot. You know this. Come on. You know this. But don't let it go to your head, ladies. Don't let it go to your head. And I reiterate, I was not staring at this person. Swear to God. Just glanced. And just that one glance, half a second, half of a second, I saw that look and I was like, fuck. No. Sorry. You are not a fucking filet mignon. Maybe you are. Maybe. You just been dropped on the floor. Fucker. Anyway, like I said, I'm bothered today. I am bothered today. Something did make me feel a little bit better, though. Something did tickle me today. And I think award shows should be extinct. We have so many fucking genres of entertainment, so many platforms, so much fucking content in the world right now, like this podcast, this content. And award shows are still being produced and released on television, on network, national television. Why? Why are we fucking idolizing these people? Why are we projecting these people onto our screens that already have all of fucking exposure that they would ever need in their life? They're already rich, they're already famous, and we're giving them awards. What? Why? Fuck them. Anyway, I say all that to say this. I don't watch award shows, as you can see by my description of what they are and the people that participate, but I don't watch award shows. I haven't watched them in years and years and years. But Ricky Gervais is probably one of my favorite comedians alive. He's been brilliant for a very long time. I love damn near everything this man does. And his appearance on the Golden Globes was brilliant. Like, it was everything that I would have wanted to say, but in a British accent. It was great. And the biggest takeaway that I had from that, if you guys haven't seen it, if you're like me and you don't watch award shows, I only saw it because it was trending on YouTube and it was suggested for me to watch. But if you haven't seen it, go watch it. Just go watch it. It's about 10-15 minute clip. It's not that long. And he just fucking buries them, man. He scorched earth, these fuckers. And I know that they're laughing because they got their bank accounts and their fame and all of their fake adulation. But just for a small second, you're reminded that these people are still people. And not only that, they're kind of shady people. They're kind of monsters when you think about it. They're selfish monsters. And there goes all of my potential Hollywood endeavors. But no, they're kind of monsters, and well, not not like fucking terrorists or anything like that. But he did say something that was funny, that was kind of linked to terrorism. But you think about it, all of their social messaging and all of their trying to fight and get equality in their little social justice bubble, in their political correct bubble, they are kind of contradicting themselves, because all of these streaming platforms, you got the new Apple one, and you got the Disney and the Amazon. These fuckers, they all, especially Apple. Apple has a fucking sweatshop in China, child labor and all that shit. And yet these people were fighting for contracts to work on that platform. It's just fucking silly. It's silly. And I'm glad that someone took him down a peg, even though he's kind of part of it, but he's one of those outsiders looking in, and I appreciated it. So that's going to be my YouTube recommendation for the day. Go check that out. Go watch it. If you haven't seen it already, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about award shows in general. Do you watch them? Do you give a fuck? I don't. But if you do, tell me why you do. Why should I give a shit? And maybe I'll listen. Chances are I won't, but maybe. There's a chance. There's a chance. Oh, God, I'm so fucking irritated right now. So fucking irritated. And I'm not going to take it out on you guys. You guys are fucking great. You guys are the bee's knees. If bees had knees, you would be them. You hear me? But I think it's just my job. I mentioned that earlier, I believe, that I do have a 9 to 5. More like a 7:30 to 4, but whatever. I go to work to pay the fucking bills. They won't stop. Excuse me. They won't stop. But I think it was just my job today. Work life got me frustrated, and not the work in itself. If I were to just be left alone in the corner of my office and no one to talk to me, look at me, or send me emails, I would be fucking great. I would be fantastic. Just go away. Just go away. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. But you know how you get a feeling in your gut? It's like a very heavy feeling, like you swallowed some stones and they're sitting at the bottom of your gut. It's that gut feeling you get that some bullshit is around. Just some bullshit. And that's the feeling I get whenever I'm in the office. It's just some bullshit around. Some bullshit people, bullshit circumstances, bullshit conversations. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm, too on edge. But once again, your first thought is usually the right one, and your gut never lies to you. And it's no problem specifically. And I know everyone out there, you have these things, and you deal with these things on your job, and you deal with difficult co-workers and difficult supervisors and managers, upper management. It's difficult sometimes, but just imagine this. I am a young black male, and on my floor of my office building, it's all female. And there I go, fucking burying women again. But this isn't that. It's not that. Because some women are cool. Like, I work with probably 1 or 2 cool women. One's very cool, if you get what I'm saying. Wow. Nah, she fucking probably hates me. But women like to mix personal conversations with work. Not all women, but a lot of them. It's like work isn't enough. You can't focus just only on getting the work done. That's too mundane. That's not going to help the time go by. So what do? You talk. You talk amongst each other. You talk about what's going on in your life. Maybe you talk about other coworkers. You know? What is that called? Gossip. The fucking gossip. I don't participate. I don't understand why it's necessary. I don't know. Someone has to explain this to me. Once again, I'm reaching out for help. But someone definitely has to explain this to me. Why is it necessary? Like, why can't you just fucking do your job? Put your head down. Put your headphones on. Zone out. Listen to me. Listen to me rant about you. For fucking half an hour while you're doing your job. Do something. I don't get it. It's like they seek it out. They seek it out too. It's like a fucking homing missile. And I try to put my head down so they don't try to rope me into the shit. Like, no, God, please, no, go away. Go away. I don't care about your fucking diet. Don't give a shit. Don't care about your damn dog. Go away. Oh, who said what? They did. Oh, get out of here. They didn't. Really? Oh, what an asshole. Who gives a shit? You know? Whatever. Maybe it's just me, man. But me being the only male down there and around these fucking cackling vultures. It's bad. It's fucking bad. And I don't know. But you can't quit, right? You can't fucking quit. All my hardworking people out there, you know that. You can't fucking quit. You gotta pay your bills. You gotta pay your bills. You can't be a fucking loser. You can't be homeless, right? You gotta have heat, especially in this fucking winter cold. It's winter time. You gotta have heat, you know? Gotta have food. If you got kids, you gotta pay the bills, and you gotta feed your fucking spawn, you know? You gotta make sure those little fuckers eat and can live. Who signed up for that shit, by the way? You did, you fucker. When you laid down and took that dick. You laid down and took that dick, and that dick didn't have no cap. And he splat, all up in your fun spots. Yeah, man. It's tough. It's tough. That's why I will advocate for anyone that wants to do anything creative with their life. Anybody that has any ambition to do anything other than anything outside of the norm, outside of the 9 to 5 punch in a clock norm. I don't give a fuck what it is, man. If you like to, paint, go paint. If you like to fucking, walk dogs. Some people may hate that, but maybe you love dogs. Whatever it is, just go do it. No one should be stuck in a job to where they have that feeling where they go into the office and it's like they swallowed a bag of rocks and they're just sitting through the day. Go do something. Do what you enjoy. And if you don't know what it is yet, go find out what it is. Go find out. Ricky Gervais said something else, and I'm going to steal this from him because this quote really resonated with me. He said, "We only have one life to live, and there is no sequel. So, go fucking live your life. This ain't like an Avengers movie. There won't be 7 of them. Alright? Go do your thing." Fuck. I don't know, man. I fucked up this episode. This was supposed to be 2, but it's 1.5. I'm not even gonna have a goal for you this week. Just whatever, man. Make it through the week without going to prison. Can you do that for me? Make it through the week in one piece. And I'll see you in a couple of days. And go watch that Ricky Gervais monologue. And don't get fired from your job for snapping on a coworker. Just do your best. Do your best until I see you in a couple days. I'll be very disappointed. I'll be very disappointed in you if you don't make it till Friday. I'll be very disappointed for whatever that's worth. All right. This has been Arrow the Difference. Average Guy's Guide to Life podcast. I'll see you.